Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having an awesome day today. In today's video, I'm going to be trying out the brand new Beauty Creations Flawless Stay Powder Foundation right here. This powder foundation just launched and I just cannot wait to try it out because it only costs $10. And at the moment, I am just very obsessed with powder foundations, as is kind of the rest of the world. So in today's video, I'm going to try it out and I'm also going to do a wear test. So if you want to see that, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so like I mentioned, this foundation here only costs $10, which I think is awesome. If this works out for me or anyone else, it's a perfect foundation to, have as part of your everyday makeup routine because it's super affordable. And they do promise buildable coverage, so medium to full coverage with this foundation, a velvet matte finish. They claim that this controls shine, covers blemishes, evens out your skin tone. It's anti-caking, blurs imperfections, is hydrating, and also oil free. And here I have this little card that they sent in my package. Says to use it, you can use alone to even out your skin tone. Use it over your favorite foundation for foolproof glam. Use powder to highlight and contour for added dimension. And you can throw this powder in your bag for easy shine control and touch-ups, which I think is cool. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to try it out just as a foundation. I like powder foundations to use with as a finishing powder at the end of my makeup application. And also like the days that I want to wear more of a tinted moisturizer, a powder foundation is perfect to just get a little bit more coverage. But today I'm going to hydrate my skin and then I'm going to apply this as my foundation for today. So let's get started with that. Okay, so the shade that I ended up picking is 7.0. I just followed their Instagram post and I don't own their liquid foundation, but I matched that foundation using the website foundation.com. So I matched it to the foundations that I use the most on a daily basis. I match my skin the most. And this seems to be pretty close to my skin tone. So we'll see if it does end up matching, but this is the packaging. I absolutely love the packaging. I think it's so pretty. It's so pretty and just girly. I love it. So you have like this really pretty rose gold, like with hearts. And it's a pretty nice size. Let's open it up. Now when you open it up, you get a really pretty mirror and a really nice size mirror at that too. You get this cute little puff. And let's take this plastic part off. Oh, and this actually stays in there. I guess it's not like it's like attached to the whole compartment. And here is the actual foundation itself, and let's try it out. So I'm going to give you a couple of my shades for a couple of powder foundations that I own. In the Fenty Beauty's Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Powder Foundation, I'm in the shade 210. And this matches me perfectly. The L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. Powder foundation, I'm in the shade 250 Radiant Sand. But this one is a tiny bit yellow for me. I can still make it work, but I feel like the Fenty Beauty is more perfect. And just one last one here. The Milani Cream to Powder Foundation. I'm in the shade 245 Warm Beige. And this one does match me really well too. So just in case you're anywhere near those foundations and you want to know what your shade is, now let's get started with the application. The first thing I'm going to do is prime my face. I do have dry skin, so whenever I do powder foundation as my foundation for the day, I like to kind of double or triple hydrate. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Serum right here. And then I'm going to go in with my favorite moisturizer at the moment, which is the Glow Recipe Banana Souffle Moisture Cream. And for primer, I'm going to use the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer right here, just because they're very hydrating and it is a powder foundation, so I don't want to get like my face looking all cakey and dry. But I'm going to apply them, let it sit, and then I'll be back to show you the application of this foundation right here. Okay guys, so my face is nice and set and primed, and I decided to go in with my concealer under my eyes first, and I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Lash Incognito All Day Full Coverage Concealer, and I'm in the shade Light Beige, and I'm gonna just apply, not a lot, just a little bit under my eyes. And I'm gonna apply it first because this is a liquid formula and I just want to do it before my powder foundation. So I'm gonna blend that out with a beauty blender, and then we'll get to the foundation. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get into the application of the powder. Let's get the little sponge. I like this little sponge. It feels very smooth, very soft. And now for the moment of truth. I wonder if this is gonna match me. Let's see. Get enough. That's what that looks like. And here we go. Wow. It might match me. It might work out. Let's see what happens. Okay, so far I think this is a good shade. I'm gonna sort of tap it in. Wow. Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that? I only did like a little bit of applying, and look at the difference. Wow. That was only like 1 second of application and I'm impressed. Wow. I'm glad I chose this shade because there was another shade, 6.0, that I almost chose, which is actually what foundation.com matched me to in their liquid foundation, Beauty Creations liquid foundation. But I decided to go 1 shade higher just because it wasn't convincing me. It looked so light. So I think this is honestly the perfect shade for me. And I'm not really grabbing a lot of powder, but this is pretty full coverage. I tend to get very impatient, so I'm trying to be patient with my application. I just get impatient with powder foundations, but I know that I've noticed that whenever I'm very patient, everything turns out better. So I'm gonna take my time, like getting in between like the crevices around my nose and like strange areas. See, I have like a pimple right here. I'm trying to cover that up. I think it looks so pretty. Let's go on my forehead. I always have dry, like dryness going on around here, and just foundation breaking apart my T-zone. So let's try it out. I'm looking in the mirror here and also in the screen. I think it's doing amazing. It does not feel like drying on my skin at all. In fact, you know, all the moisturizing products that I applied, I feel like can make me look a little bit, not greasy, because I look moisturized, but I feel like this got rid of any greasiness that was going on in my skin without making me look cakey. Okay, so far I'm absolutely in love, but I just need to perfect like my application. I like this little sponge. I find that these foundations, I need to try, I need to use them using the sponge that they come with, just to really test out however the brand created the product, you know what I mean? And then eventually if I want to branch out into like a brush or something different, I will. But I like to test them out together because they come together. And I do feel like, yes, it takes longer applying it with this kind of sponge, but it does apply nicer in my opinion. Okay, I'm just perfecting, but I feel like this is definitely full coverage and like buildable. You can definitely get just like a medium coverage, but you can get this to very full coverage, and it's not cakey at all, and it just looks really pretty on the skin. Of course, the wear test is also part of testing out this product. We'll see if it wears well throughout the day, but so far I am in love. It looks so velvety soft. I'm looking here, it looks velvety, just really pretty, but it looks like skin as well. See, I have some stuff going on here, like some texture, and I do feel like it's evening out not just my redness but also my texture, which is really nice. And I'm gonna go down my neck just to even everything out. I think that's so pretty. Wow. I think it looks nice, but it's also feeling nice. Like, it doesn't feel like I have a heavy foundation. Let me put my hair back. I feel like it's already getting humid where I live, and my hair does not like humidity. Even if I blow dried it, it's humid, it just gets huge. So anyone else go through that? So my hair's in my face and it just makes me hot, but I'm in love so far. I don't know, like I want to apply more, but I feel like I don't need to. Just here. my gosh, it's so pretty. Like it got rid of like any shininess that I had going on, so it gave me like a matte look, but I don't feel dry. I think I've applied enough. I just like it so much that I just want to keep applying and applying, but I think I've applied enough, right? Okay, so let me give you a close-up of what it looks like so far. I think it looks beautiful. It just looks so pretty and like skin-like, but just really pretty. And I feel like it matched me perfectly. This is my shade, so if you feel like you match me in other foundations, this is the shade for you. I'm gonna apply a little bit of bronzer. I'm not going for too much I'm not doing too much makeup today, but I'm gonna do a little bronzer, some highlighter and blush, eyebrows, eyeshadow, all of that. And then I'm gonna be doing it where it says throughout the day, and we're gonna see how this wears. But so far, this foundation is amazing. Okay guys, so I went ahead and applied the rest of my face makeup. I still haven't done my eyeshadow, and I just wanted to update you and let you know that this foundation worked amazing with like applying some bronzer, blush. Oh, I still haven't done highlighter, but I'm gonna do that when I finish my eyeshadow. But there was no problem at all. It still looks super pretty. I was kind of sweating. It's getting hot in here, and it's still looking really nice. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and just be around the house and update you throughout the day, but so far I'm still very impressed with it. Okay guys, so I'm gonna give you a little update. I've been wearing this foundation for about 3 hours now. Finished off the rest of my makeup, did some things with my family. I haven't been able to get outside because it's raining. I feel like every time I do a foundation on where it says it's raining or cold, or I don't know why, but today is raining. And I did do the rest of my makeup, and I just wanted to show you a close-up. It's looking really pretty. I added highlighter that I didn't have that earlier. I don't have any like oiliness going on. It is a little humid today, so I feel like it might get a little bit, I don't know, it might get a little bit of a glow, which I don't mind, but I think it still looks really pretty, still covering everything up. I don't have any cakiness going on, and I'm still impressed. But I'm going to update you guys in a little bit, but so far this powder foundation is doing great. Okay guys, so I just wanted to do an update, natural lighting, even though you see it's like a rainy day today and it's very cloudy right now, but I still did want to show you guys a natural lighting. This is what it looks like. I think it looks really pretty. I'm very impressed with it so far. It's been about 5 hours, but I just wanted to show you natural lighting, and I don't know, I just really love this foundation and I'm very excited about it. But I'm going to give you guys one more update at the end of the day. Okay guys, so we've come to the end of the day, and this is my last update about the Beauty Creations Flawless Stay Powder Foundation. As you can see, there is a little difference now, but not too much that you can notice. I was cooking dinner earlier. I reapplied my lipstick and everything, but I seem a little bit shinier than I did when I first applied it, maybe 7-8 hours ago, about 8 hours. But it's not like super crazy. Like I'm looking here in my T-zone, it looks a tiny bit more shiny than it did earlier, but that's nothing bad at all. Maybe my bumpiness is a little bit more pronounced right here in this area, but I did have like some hormonal breakouts recently, so it's not anything that you can really do about that. But I did notice that by the end of the day it's a little bit more pronounced, so I wanted to mention it. But overall, I don't see any cakiness at all with this foundation. It just looks really pretty on the skin. It looks like my skin, but better, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you give a lot of coverage, and I think that this is so beautiful on its own. Like so beautiful. I'm looking right here, but I can only imagine it with like a tinted moisturizer too. Like this is a really versatile product in my opinion, and for $10 it is absolutely my new favorite. I actually prefer it over the L'Oreal powder foundation. I might do it like a battle of these two video, not sure. I'll plan it out sometime. I have a lot of cool videos coming up, so but I really think that I want to compare them, even to like the Milani cream to powder. This one is really pretty. Like I love it, and I have nothing negative to say about it. And I don't know, I'm just happy that I got it, and my favorite part is that it's $10. I feel like if it was maybe $50 or something like that, I would be a little bit more harsh, but it's only $10 and it just looks beautiful, and it's such a versatile product that I might even consider getting like a darker shade to use as a bronzer. But I think that's gonna be the end of today's video. I had so much fun playing with makeup today. I hadn't played with makeup in a few days, and it was really a lot of fun. So I hope that you guys liked it. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to subscribe before you go so that you don't miss any of my future uploads. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys. Mwah.